Hello, dear students. This is my 13th online lecture on magazine illustrations. I am teaching you magazine illustrations in your 8th semester as your elective course. So, let's start with my introduction. You all know about me. I am Miss Eamon, lecturer, graphic designer at University of Education, Lower Mall Campus, Division of Arts and Social Sciences. This is my 13th online lecture on magazine illustrations, and this is the topic number 6, Kids Magazine Illustrations. I told you about the definition of illustrations in my first lecture, that the concept or your idea there is in a decorative form is called the illustrations, and the illustrations done for kids on books or on magazines is called the kids magazine illustrations. Kids जो हैं आप लोगों के यंग बच्चे हैं जिनके बारे में अगर आप illustrations बनाते हैं, बुक्स करते हैं, कवर बुक्स बनाते हैं, तो that is called the kids magazine illustrations. So let's start with the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. And may Allah bless all my students with health and prosperity. Ameen. So we shall study in detail about the kids illustration in my theory lecture. You can see these pictures on your screens, that these are the cover pages of books on kids illustrations. You can see the illustrated pictures done for the kids. Their colors are vibrant. They have used the pictures of cartoons, and cartoons are the main drawings for the kids. So you can see these pictures on your screens, that these are the kids illustrations. These are the cover pages of a book, and the book name is Highlights. It's done for the kids. It's an illustrated book. Now I will tell you what is kids magazine illustrations. The kids magazine illustrations are the illustrations for kids done in the magazines that are called the kids magazine illustrations. Children magazine illustrations. Illustration is mainly differentiated from other art disciplines because of the communicative intent of the pieces. Today, we learn a bit about the different types of illustrations that there are. So, in my further lectures and in these lectures, मैं आप लोगों को in detail जो है different जो मैगज़ीन में इलस्ट्रेशंस की जाती हैं उसके बारे में बताऊंगी, जो टाइप्स हैं जैसे कि किड्स हैं, फिर हमारे पास एडवर्टाइजिंग इलस्ट्रेशंस हैं, फैशन इलस्ट्रेशंस हैं, नरेटिव इलस्ट्रेशंस हैं. इनको हम डिटेल में देखेंगे, इनकी पिक्चर्स को देखेंगे, और आप लोगों को बहुत जो है आप इसको अपने जो मैगज़ीन इलस्ट्रेशंस में जितनी भी टाइप्स पे काम किया जाता है उसको आप अच्छी तरह से समझ सकेंगे. सो माय फर्स्ट इज type is the kids magazine illustrations. Children magazine illustrators create illustrations that are aimed towards a young audience. जो भी illustrations हैं kids क्या हैं, हमारे young audience हैं, जो बच्चे हैं उनके लिए जो illustrations की जाती हैं magazines में, these are called the kids magazine illustrations, most of which feature a bright color palette to represent scenes easy to understand. So, war जो भी हमारे बच्चों के लिए इलस्ट्रेशंस की जाती हैं वो मेनली या तो कॉमिक्स पे हैं या कार्टून्स पे हैं, डिस्क्रिप्टिव हैं, नरेटिव्स हैं। आप ये इमेजेस भी जो है वो देख सकते हैं, ये मैं जूम कर रही हूँ। These are the kids magazine illustrations और इसके अंदर ब्राइट कलर पैलेट्स होते हैं। हमारे जो किड्स मैगज़ीन इलस्ट्रेशंस हैं उसके अंदर जो है कलर्स जो यूज़ किए जाते हैं वो ब्राइट कलर्स होते हैं और जो बच्चों के लिए आई कैचिंग हो, अट्रैक्टिव हो बुक्स, ऐसी कार्टून्स और कॉमिक्स और ऐसी इलस्ट्रेशंस यूज़ की जाती हैं जो बच्चों के लिए पसंदीदा हों। आप लोगों ने स्पाइडरमैन, बैटमैन जो बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस हैं, कैप्टन अमेरिका और जितनी भी बुक्स हैं, अगर कोई इसके ऊपर हैं तो वो बहुत ज़्यादा बच्चों में फेमस हैं। Now this is a video done on kids magazine illustration and it's done on the Photoshop, done with different brushes. You can see in this lecture I have told you that what is the children's book illustration. Any type of picture or decorative work produced for books or magazines specifically intended for a youthful audience. Among the first picture books produced in the West and intended for children is Pictus, a primal like text written in Latin about 1657 or 1658. जो सबसे पहले बुक जो है इंट्रोड्यूस की गई थी बच्चों के लिए वो पिक्टस थी और ये जो है टेक्स्ट में रिटन थी और 1657 और 1658 के दरमियान में आई थी। तो जो बच्चों जो यंग ऑडियंस के लिए बुक्स बनाई जाएं उसको कहा जाता है किड्स मैगज़ीन इलस्ट्रेशंस। उसमें कार्टून्स यूज़ किए जाते हैं, आप जो है कॉमिक्स यूज़ करते हैं अपने कवर पेजेस में, इसको कहा जाता है किड्स मैगज़ीन इलस्ट्रेशंस। So this is a video on kids illustrations. It has been done on the Adobe Photoshop with brushes, colors, hue, opacity. It has been done. You can see the drawings. It has been manually drawn. The drawing हमने पहले manually जो है draw की थी. Then it was installed in the computer and scanned and then colored in the Photoshop. This is a very good example. It's a manual drawing then installed in Adobe to create a beautiful illustrations for kids. So you do try, and if your thesis topic is on kids illustrations, then this is a very good example. So you can see that with the brushes, with the opacity, they have done a beautiful illustration for kids. It's an angel with the birds, with the animals, and illustrated in Adobe Photoshop with different brushes. If you are doing a topic of your thesis on kids magazine, then this is a good example for you. Magazine illustration is a subject you are taking as your elective course for your thesis semester. I am teaching you your 13th lecture and this is the topic number 6. ये डिफरेंट टाइप्स हैं। मैं जिस तरह से आप लोगों को बता रही हूँ, समझा रही हूँ, आप लोगों को बहुत इजीली जो है इसकी समझ आएगी और आप लोगों को अपने इसके काम करने में बहुत आसानी होगी। सो just stay tuned to all my lectures from start to end. You will have a lot of more to come in my further lectures. In this lecture, I am telling you the word is this kids illustrations. The illustrations done for kids in magazines are called the kids magazine illustrations. We have different types in kids magazine illustrations. In my further lectures, I will tell you about those types. So, this is the end of my lecture number 13th. Hope you all have understood all my previous and this lecture very well and my upcoming lectures. So, just watch my online lectures and give me your feedbacks. I need your feedbacks. So, end of my lecture. Thank you.